Welcome to my channel. I'm Jenny, and today we're playing with makeup. It's literally bigger than it's as big as my face, I think. No. Almost. Right before I had my surgery, we actually went to the stores and stuff like that to make me feel better. And one of the places that we went to was Ulta. I literally still have the bag. My original thought was just like, oh, I'm gonna like record this video. So that was the original plan before like all the surgery and the depression. And all of that, happened. So I didn't get around to doing it. So now I kind of want to just play with makeup. I'm feeling better, gradually going into a better place, I guess. So I just want to sit down and do my makeup. I want to have some fun. I guess let's get to it. Jump scare. Let me just take a minute to remember how to do makeup because to be honest, I think the last time I did makeup, I'm really trying to think. I want to say it was my sister's birthday and that was May 16th. Today is June 13th, by the way. It's been a minute. I'm sorry. Work has been a lot. End of school year. It's summer, so yay. I get to relax a little bit. But look at this. Wait, this one's dry, so it's not really a good comparison because this one's wet. This thing is taking up my whole desk. Like, it's insane. I have so much stuff that I want to talk about. Oh my gosh. Why do I have my glue gun out here? I literally can't even focus on what I'm doing. What do I want to do first? I'm doing e.l.f. Everything is e.l.f. Oh, and if you're wondering if I'm going out or anything like that, no. I'm literally just gonna do my makeup and probably take it off. Or, I don't know, maybe I'll record another video after this. Power Grip Primer with 4% niacinamide. Makeup. Oh, I got this thing. I almost said the flavor. The scent is Backyard Honeysuckle. And I just thought that this was like the little cutest little thing. It has little beads in there. I got a new tripod and it holds the phone a little weird. If you know me, I live in Georgia and growing up, I remember that we, as like crazy little feral children, we would literally go up to the honeysuckle bush that I feel like everybody has. I mean, I have one in my yard. It's kind of like a plague. Like it's literally everywhere. I remember going up to it and like eating the little flowers. You would tear it open and it had like this little droplet of just like, I don't know what it was, but it's like honey, like I don't know. So good. I really don't understand it because I remember I was looking at some plants in Pike and they had some and I was like, oh my gosh. And then I saw on the tag that it was like not edible. And I was like, okay, so that's why I am the way that I am. I used to eat so many of those. As a child, I was just eating nothing but poison apparently. So yeah, there's that. But it's my favorite scent. I have a candle from Bath and Body Works that they made like years and years ago. I think they still have it, but it smells different now, which I don't appreciate. Why do they do that? But the original one that they made, it smells just like honeysuckle. And this, well, since it's hand sanitizer, I feel like it doesn't really translate as well because, watered down, I guess. Yeah, I love honeysuckles. It reminds me so much of my childhood. I also am a big fan of Firefly. I do remember last summer, I was like not seeing as many. I used to run around with like my best friend, Brittany. We were childhood best friends. She lived right next to me. We would hang out all summer, just like running around being feral children that we were. And we would collect fireflies and like little jars and stuff. I'm sorry, I haven't done anything. This is the other thing that I got. It is Power Grip. Is it the same exact thing? They just look the same, but one is green. Wow. I'm gonna do Halo Glow. I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but like when you do makeup with like your best friend or whoever, that's the funnest thing ever. There has to be some type of science connected to that. This is the Camel. If you knew me as a child, no, you didn't. I never did my makeup when I was like a teen because mostly I didn't know how. Girl, that just ate all of the product, okay? Just want to let you know that. When I saw this thing, I thought that it was the funniest thing ever. My sister was like, you're gonna look like a freaking idiot when you do your makeup like that. And I was like, and who are you to judge? Look at me now. Do I look like an idiot? Don't answer that. And this thing keeps on falling off my head. My best friend Melissa gave it to me. I feel like such a child when I keep on saying that. Every time I say, my best friend, my best friend. I'm like, okay. Girl, how old are you? If you didn't know, I'm 28. Is my foundation even gonna match me? Because I got so burnt the other day. We had field day, and the field at the kids' school has zero shade. I don't know how the kids play on that field and don't pass out from how extremely hot it is. I got really burnt. You can literally see like where my watch was. So I have like a Apple Watch that I wear so I can just, know what time it is wherever I am. You can literally see the circle right there, and then the band goes all like, I literally felt like I had a sunburn on my scalp, dude. Like, it was so bad. Okay, I have these. They are medium coverage, and they're satin foundations. Also from Elf. They're literally, like, almost the same color. I feel like this one matches me better. But then this one, I don't know. I guess I'll just use both of them. I don't know. Is my head just too, like, bulbous or something? Why does this, like, I feel like it's, like, going, like, okay, the consistencies are different. This one is the beige one. It's more oily. This one is the vanilla one, and it's kind of more of a solid. I feel like the beige one matches a little bit better because of my tan. Let's just do a little bit right here. This makeup's gonna be great. Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. Everybody knows that I'm a makeup artist. Yeah, it's a little white for me, okay? I started watching The Handmaid's Tale. Pretty good. Really like it. Highly recommend. My sister has literally been trying to make me watch it for like, literally since the first season came out. Like, she started watching it. I don't know who told her about it. I don't know. She just found it on her own. And I was like, okay, well, now that it's over, I'll see. I'll check it out. And boy, oh boy, is it really good. Really, really like the storyline. Kind of scary, especially, everything that's going on right now. Me and Leslie are watching it pretty much together. Okay, well, now that I put like a pound of foundation on, let's move on to the next step, right? I will say this is kind of like relaxing. I don't know what it is. Have you seen like those ergonomical crochet hooks that like went viral like a million years ago? It kind of reminds me of that. Like, I feel like I'm holding those things, even though I never bought one. But yeah, it kind of feels like if you get fatigued from doing your makeup or something, kind of feels like this would help. I need to make sure I'm getting under my eyes because that gets extra creasy. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah, so the last time I talked to you guys, that was the last time that I tried to do anything with getting all this stuff crocheted and whatnot because I got very, very depressed. So, yay, depression. Isn't depression just amazing how it works? How, like, it just, like, randomly can just, like, throw you down a hill and then you're, like, trying to, like, go up the hill, but then it's like somebody's at the top of the hill, like, throwing rocks at you, so then you like lose your grip and then you're like sliding down the hill back again. So that's just the best. I don't know if that's like a normal reaction after having surgery or something. I don't know. I really do feel like the anesthesia really did a number on my body because this maybe is too much information. I don't know, but like it seemed like everything was like working back to normal. Like, I was supposed to start my period the same week that I got the surgery done. What Google was saying is just like it's normal for your period to be like pushed back because of the trauma. So that's what happened. It like pushed it back like a week. And then I got my period and I was like, okay. And then I got my period in April and everything seemed normal. And then I didn't get my period at all in May. And I got very scared because I was like, I better not be pregnant. I love my kids, but I do not want any more kids. I'm sorry, but they're just so expensive. For one, like, they're very expensive. And then two, it's just so much work. Like, I don't envy the parents that have more than two kids, to be honest. Like, I have two. That's my max. I hit my threshold. So I didn't get my period at all in May. And I was like, weird. Because, I got my period in March and I got my period in April. So, like, what's going on? Vaginal health is crazy. And everybody knows that, the United States has the best healthcare and they do so much research into women's health. Anyway, I go to my OB and she's like, okay, so you're not pregnant because they did like an ultrasound and, I did a pregnancy test at home. So, like, and they do that at the place too. I'm pretty sure I'm not. Like, I'm like, The way that I don't want kids, yeah, you bet your bottom that I'm, trying to take care of myself. But I don't take any birth control. There's always that risk. Condoms can do so much. They're like, what, like 80%? You know what? I don't want to know. In my opinion, there is no safe birth control for women in this country, or for that matter, in the world. Maybe I should keep my opinions to myself, even though I'm a woman. I was gonna say, like, the options that we have for birth control, insane. It's insane to me. I don't want to get all political or anything like that, but like, what do you mean you're only gonna give me a Motrin 800 for you to do a biopsy on me, where you're literally going to take a hole puncher and hole punch my uterus? So yeah, I went to my OB. She said that I'm not pregnant, and I was like, duh. Pretty much what she told me, what they found on my scan was, oh, so you have this on your ovary. They normally go away on their own and this and that. And I was like, okay. So I was like, what's wrong with me? Like, why is my body doing that? And, like, is there a way to prevent that from happening? And she was like, well, we can just give you birth control. We're living in the craziest time. It is 2025 and there's still like no research that has been like truly done for like PCOS and everything. Like, I'm just like, there's so many women that suffer from that. Why? Whatever. I probably don't even know what I'm talking about. Well, actually, I don't know what I'm talking about because it's out of my wheelhouse. It's complicated to me. I just want to make sure that I'm feeling okay. That's all that I care about. Is that I'm feeling okay. Because when I don't, then I go to the doctor and then they're cutting me open. Like, what is happening? So that's all she told me. She was like, if you want to see blood, I can give you a medicine that can, like, pretty much make you like have a period. But there's no telling how long your period is going to be. So, like, we could force your period to come, but it may be like really long. And I was like, well, that doesn't sound good to me. I don't want to be on birth control either. So I'm just going to take my chances and just do nothing. Oh, sorry. My mom called me. I'm gonna just do some pressed powder under my eyeballs. I got a new phone. I decided to trade in the one that I used to record for videos. It was a 12, and my phone was this one, which is the 13 Pro Max. Didn't even know that it was a Pro Max. I was like, why is my phone so big? It was a Pro Max. Okay. And this was actually my first ever iPhone. I used to be a Samsung girly. And then I was like, let me try iPhones. And then I loved it. And I was like, yes, I think I'm staying here. And then just recently, like probably like a month ago, I went and got the 16 Pro. I downsized because I feel like the Pro Max is just too big for me. But it really was. I felt like it was just giant in my hand. And then when I'm trying to like type with one hand, I feel like I type with one hand a lot. And when I was doing it with my Pro Max, my hand was cramping. I was like, I'm happy that I decided to downsize. This is the perfect, look at how it fits in my hand. It's perfect. It's been 3 years since I've gotten a new phone, so I was like, it's about time, girl. And I take care of my phones. Before my mom called me, what was I talking about? Oh my gosh, I was talking about the PCOS. Okay, so I got diagnosed officially got diagnosed with PCOS. What does that mean? Nothing. They want to just give me birth control. All right, so you guys want me to die. Okay, cool. And she was just like, looking at your uterine lining, it's really thin. So I highly doubt that you're even going to get a period for the next 3 months. And I was like, 3 months? That's insane. And like, again, TMI, I'm very regular. So I get a period every single month and it lasts the same amount of days and whatever. So I'm just like, what do you mean I'm not going to get a period for 3 months? Like, the whole reason I went to the OB is because I was late. I think at that point when I went to the OB, I was like 3 weeks late. And I was like, this is abnormal. I know I'm not pregnant. So what's going on? Yeah. So I was just like, okay, whatever. Let me just get out of this place. There was just nothing that they could really do. Like, let's just wait and see when my period comes. And then it was like a week and a half had passed. Leslie calls me and she's like, hey, do you want to go with me to see this lady? And I was like, okay. Well, like, this is something that, like, I feel like in a lot of Hispanic culture is very common. She's called a curandera. So she's a healer, a natural healer. And so I went and I saw, like, what she did and everything. And I was like, okay, I'll try it. So I like lay down and she did the stuff to me. She pretty much realigned like my body and like she like, I guess, like moved my uterus. Why does that sound so silly? I don't know. Yeah, so she did that, and then I had to go back in like 2 days. But actually, the day right after, I woke up and I had a full body rash, and I was like, what's wrong with me? I don't know what happened. I really don't know. And like, I told her, and she was just like, oh yeah, that happens sometimes. And I was just like, One thing you need to know about me, I am highly sensitive. Like, I'm allergic to everything. Like, I'm allergic to pollen. I'm allergic to dogs and cats. I'm allergic to certain types of trees and like just like certain bugs. Like I did like an allergy test like a million years ago, and that's like what my results were. And I was like, okay. I had like this full body rash, and I was just like, what's going on? But it wasn't like full body. Like it didn't go to my extremities. So like it didn't include my arms or my legs. It was just like my torso, neck down. And I was like, what's going on? And I called her. She was like, yeah, that's normal. And then I went for my second session, and she did the massage again, like the shot, and like gave me some more pills. And then she was just like, okay, so you're good. And I was like, all right. And literally, I want to say 2 days after that, I started my period. Isn't that crazy? Going from you have PCOS, the only thing that we can give you is birth control, to let me just massage your uterus and there you go, bing, bang, boom, you got your period. I really don't know. Like, this is some like magical stuff. I don't know. Medical stuff is magical, apparently. I don't know. I'm not at all into medical stuff. I'm medically anxious. That's what I am. And my sister can vouch for that because I will freak out about everything. So, yeah, that's what I've been dealing with. And I also feel like that all has something to do with like my emotional state, also. Like, if you're not doing good, like as a woman, if you're not doing good, like in your area, your body will make it known. So you will be like emotionally dysregulated. It sucks being a girl, I'm not gonna lie. And then, like I said, I started watching The Handmaid's Tale, and it just really does feel like, hey, that's kind of what happened. That's already happened, bro. Me and my sister were just talking about this the other day too. It doesn't feel like too far off, to be honest. Can you like leave me alone? What are you even calling me about? So rude. Yeah, I'm extra popular today, and it's hot. I'm hot now. Okay, I'm hot, and my hair is down. Oh, by the way, do you like my nails? I got my nails done with Leslie again. As I was talking about, I've been having a depressive episode. So she took me to go get our nails done. It was so much fun. We got our toes done, and I got my nails done also because I don't like having to open things, apparently. A regular. What the heck? Okay. Okay. So I know I said that we weren't gonna go out, but turns out we are. I'm so excited. I hope that the air isn't like making a lot of noise. I'm hot, okay? I'm sweating my face off already. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna wear. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a regular brown makeup look. Just getting some color on my eyelids, just a little bit, and then I'm gonna blend them out. I just need to get back into making videos. Since I have the summer off, I want to be able to, just hang out and, just have fun and not feel the pressure of dealing with stuff. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Please let me know if you like these types of videos. I went to the mall, I want to say it was last week. Wait. Or was it this week? Damn. Let's just say that I'm lost in time, okay? Ow. Okay, that hurts. I don't know what it is about like these tiny little palettes that just like, oh, that makes me so happy. Something about them is just so like, it's so cute, tiny. Now let's blend. Okay. Ew. I just had a glimpse of myself, and I'm over here just like, I've never been good at eye makeup, and I feel like this shows. Close your mouth, girl. Fly's gonna fly in. Close your mouth, close your eyes. Oh, so I got the kids bathing suits at the mall the other day, and I got them these cute little, oh, I put them away. I got them these cute little sunglasses. I got my son these like cute little like glasses that like, they just look like regular glasses that like, you can get at like any store. They're like the square ones, but I think that they look so good on him. And then I got my daughter like the cutest sunglasses ever. They're little flower shaped and they're pink. Oh, so cute. Okay. Why are kids stuff just too cute? I want to be a kid again, please. No responsibilities. Don't have to cook. Don't have to take care of anybody but myself. Well, not even. You don't really have to take care of yourself either as a kid. More your parents' responsibility. Oh my gosh, I don't know why, but like this memory just popped up in my head, and I feel the urge to talk about it. Steffi, if you're listening, do you remember when we were home alone one time for, I think it was like summer break? Just some context. My sister is 7 years older than me, so when I was in elementary school, she was in high school around there. And so she would like babysit me pretty much because my parents were always at work because yay, that's just how life is. Okay, one day I wanted to go outside. Okay, I wanted to use the front door. And on the door, there was this giant, and I mean giant. Like, I have no clue how this thing even got into the house because if it came through like a crack in like the wall or like a window or something like that, there's no way. Like this thing came, like it opened the door and came into our house. That's how big it was. And it was a giant praying mantis. It was giant. Ooh, it was green and so scary. That was the scariest thing ever. Me and my sister were by ourselves and we were screaming and there was nobody to help us. Why did I just remember that? I'm just thinking about my childhood a lot recently. I don't know. Hopefully that's not like a weird omen that like I'm about to die or something. I hope not. Oh Lord. Now I'm scared. Well, I think I'm done with the sparkle. I'm gonna do this other sparkle. I'm gonna put it in the corner and like under here a little bit. It's Father's Day weekend. We don't really have a lot of dads in our life. Like my dad lives in Texas, so like all we really do is just say happy. I almost said happy birthday, happy Father's Day to him, and then that's that. And then my husband, I think we just normally like go out to eat. And that's it. Like it's not like a big hoopla. I need to do my eyebrows, but do I really? Do I really need to do my eyebrows? No. I really don't. I just brush them out, try to make sure that there's no gobbledygook in them. Very much, I'm not gonna move. That's kind of like the vibe of my eyebrows. So this really is for nothing, to be honest. Quinientos, balazos. Okay. Oh, for a second I thought that I was shaking. I was about to say, oh, there we go. About to die again. But I'm not. Okay. Thickest eyebrows in the world. Well, actually, not really. If you've seen The Handmaid's Tale, there's a guy. His eyebrows are so thick. Like, I'm just like, God damn. Like, I thought that my eyebrows were thick. No, he wins. It's been raining a lot these past few weeks, I would say. Yeah. It's been raining nonstop. So it's humid and it's not as hot as it normally should be, which is kind of concerning because, global warming. We haven't really been able to go outside. It's nasty out there, to be honest. But yeah, since it hasn't been as hot as it normally should be, kind of scared what the summer is going to bring because I feel like it's going to be scorching hot and that's kind of scary to me. I'm like, please no, I don't want to. I think that's good. And now I got to do the white liner. Heat up my eyelashes because my eyelashes are very, very cercas. They do not want to lift. Okay, so while we wait for that, look at this. This is something that I made. This is one of the products that I'm going to sell. Isn't it cute? Do you love it? I love it. I think it's beautiful. Yeah, that one's just a prototype because actually, instead of the little wire that I use, I want to use this. I want it to be gold because I feel like that's kind of like on brand for me. Like it's all like gold and white and my favorite colors. Hurry, hurry. If you can do your eyelashes and they, curl up really nice without having to use like a heated curler, I'm jealous, okay? Because my eyelashes are very straight. I mean, they're very long, but they're just very straight and kind of sucks. Don't like that. There we go. All right, time to do my lips, and then I'm done. Aroni. Oh, I love the way that these smell. I don't know what it is, but to me, elf lipsticks smell like chocolate or just something delicious. I don't know what it is. And then this, a little bit of gloss, goes a long way. No, 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 no. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Right? Me looking at myself like that. That initial blow of air, I should have had my mouth closed because it just went straight into my lungs. But all right, I think I'm done. What do you think? It's very warm in here. I'm gonna go scream into a pillow. Oh, and if you're wondering what I'm using for my lip, it's called Mauve, and that's the lipstick. The lip gloss is the Glow Reviver Lip Oil. Red Delicious. Why do they have the colors so tiny? And then for the lipstick, it's Effortless. Oh, look at that. I'm looking. I'm just going to clean up and I'm going to go find whatever it is that I'm going to wear. And that'll be that. I'm happy. I think it came out cute. I think I look good. I hope you enjoyed this. I know it's a little random, but to be honest, what is it that I do that isn't random? Let me put my glasses on so I can actually see what I did. Okay, so I'm blush blind, but that's fine. I like it. I think being blush blind is okay. As long as it's a nice blush color. I also wanted this video to be like a little bit about like what I did while I was gone. So my son's birthday is at the end of March and he wants to be a geologist, which is so cute. So I was like, okay, let's go to the mines because Georgia has like these mines up north. And if you know where Helen, Georgia is, like it's like near there. These are the gems that I mine. I minded this. And then I have a little tube where I have gold in it, but I have that in the kitchen. But yeah, look at this. That's cool. Wow. Look at my rock. Let me see. I got this one. They look better when they're wet. So I may tumble these. I don't know. Look at that. That one's pretty. Kind of see-through. Oh, this one's nice. It's like nice and like silvery. Oh, this one's like dual colored. That's super cute. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. I want to say that this was amethyst, but it's really like chalky looking. So they're all kind of like that. Let's see. There's this green one. Wow. And then there's this like little blue one. Actually, do I know what any of these are? Probably not. Oh, this one's pretty cool. It's like a rock inside of a rock, you know? Almost like a geode, but not really. And then there's this one. Yeah, we all had a great time. I'll tumble these and I'll update you on how they look. But I wanted to say that the tour was really cool. The kids had a great time. We learned a lot. And then right after the tour, we did gold mining and then we did gemstone mining. So that was a lot of fun. They did have these giant like garbage cans that were full of gems and stuff. And you could buy them, but they were like expensive. I think like the cheapest one was like 300. I feel like it's kind of worth it because like you could literally see the giant like gems, like they like just stuck them in the sand, and like there was like one that had like this giant geode in it. It was so pretty. I was like, oh my gosh. And there was this family. It was, well, at least I thought they were a family. It was like a man, a woman, and like a child. And they got one of the trash cans and they were like mining them. I was like, that's so cool. So jealous. But you know, very much fun. And so that was in Dahlonega. And then we went to Helen. So we just went up the mountain and went to Helen. And it was a lot of fun. It was raining a little bit, so but we still had a great time. We had lunch there. We went to all the little shops. Like, you know, it's a little German town. Very cute. That was something that we did. I've been off the grid, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a little difficult trying to get back on the horse because after surgery, it just took so much out of me. And all I could really focus on was just going back to work. And, you know, I've just been having like the health issues. So, yeah, I'm happy I finally got to like pretty much catch up. I don't want to like, you know, be randomly saying things like, oh yeah, next video I'm gonna do this or I'm gonna do that. I would hope that it's something related to like the craft market stuff, but I'm not trying to push myself to the point where I'm going to like make myself sick again. So yeah, I'm just gonna take my time. This little thing that I showed you, I just did this like yesterday. So isn't it cute? I'm still working on like the leaves that are going to be here because I want it to look like an actual plant, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to glue, like how do I do that? I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. So kind of bothers me that I didn't centered the sticker. Now that I just noticed that. So that's kind of annoying. I want this to be like on somebody's desk and I want them to just like look at it and be like, oh, so cute. You know, just I want them to feel happy and joy when they look at these kinds of things that I make. And if they purchase it, they'll be like, I love this. My sister was also telling me that I should probably like paint the little pot, but since it's glossy, I want to see what I need to do. Like, do I have to sand it? Can I just paint right on it and then just seal it? Like, I don't know. So yeah, I want to make sure that it's gonna sit there and actually last. So there's that. No real update on the goatfish. Pretty much the same. Same old, same old. They're just sitting here. I haven't even put the little magnet inside of the little bowl. So yeah, mental illness at its finest. Literally all I have to do is just get another magnet, stick it to this, put a little dab of super glue on it, and just put it in there. I haven't done that. So thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this was entertaining. I'm sorry if I got like a little political about like, you know, my situation that I've been dealing with like, you know, my health and whatever. So I'm sorry if I hit a chord, and if you're a man and you got offended by that, I'm sorry, but I really don't know what to tell you because it doesn't really pertain to you. I've just wanted to express just like my issues with it. It's just been frustrating. If you're a woman and you dealt with this, like you understand it. So yeah, there's that. And I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to hang out with me and watch this video. I know it's kind of just random out of the blue, different from what I normally do, I guess, because you know, with the vlogs and stuff, like I'll do like a makeup session, but you know, it would be like a little section of like the vlog and then I go and do something else, but it feels like I'm always doing something. I feel like there's always something going on, so I'm sorry. I'm trying to do better. I'm gonna see if I can like maybe bulk record over the summer so I have, you know, backup content for when I go back to work and stuff. So yeah, we'll see. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, subscribe, leave me a comment, tell me what you're interested in watching. Did you like this? Do you prefer like, you know, me doing more like, you know, a variety of things in the vlog? Like, or do you like not really care? I don't know. I just want your opinion. I feel like I'm just a chatterbox. So no matter what, my videos are probably going to be long because I just don't know how to be quiet. So, and if you like that, if you want to stick around, subscribe. Try to post at least once a month. Just depends on how my schedule is and how crazy life is being with me. So I will see you in the next one. So bye. I literally, oh my God, everything's falling. Ow, I just pulled my hair. Get out of here. Ow. Ow. Ow, it's pulling my hair. I just lost my train of thought completely. Hey, baby.
What are you doing?
My makeup.
Why?
Because I want to. Hello? There's like a random hair sticking out.